Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from February 15th to March 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Taurus, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Five of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor upright. So your biggest challenge for the next few weeks, Taurus, has a lot to do with the Five of Cups. I feel like with the Five of Cups energy, the Five of Cups is a card of disappointment. It's a card of, seeing the glass half empty, okay, instead of half full. There's something here that, has been really difficult for you to get over. It could be very, a personal situation. It could be a romantic situation, a business situation. I think even though it's been very challenging for you to get over this situation, it's also equally been challenging for you to see the other side of things, meaning the positive side of this situation. And that's what I talk about in, when it comes to the Five of the Five of Cups, that, we're so focused on what went wrong, but then there's also an opportunity behind us that we don't see. So this is what you are dealing with. This is a challenge for you, okay? And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. All right, now in the recent past, you have the Hermit, you have the Fool, and the Ace of Wands. A lot of you went within in the past to make sense of, how you could have a new beginning. It's like, I want to have a new beginning. I need to make sense of what this new beginning is going to mean for me. I think that many of you went through something very difficult here in the past, and it forced you in a way to go within and look within to change things within yourself. We're going to clarify and talk more about that in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Ten of Cups, and you have the Ace of Cups. So in the present moment, I do strongly feel for many of you, there is new love that's coming in. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you. I do get a sense that this new love that's coming into your life is going to bring you tons of abundance, ultimate happiness here. And for many of you, if this is a relationship that you're in, like a new relationship or one that you recently started, a lot of you want clarity. You want to know in the present moment, okay? This is why the Ace of Swords is here. You want to know in the present moment, is this the one? Is this somebody that I can let my guard down, drop my guard, and completely trust this person to have happiness with, okay? We're going to find out when we clarify, and we're going to see exactly what you need to know in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Moon, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Three of Swords. So in the near future, if you have not done the inner work, if you have not worked on yourself, if you've not gotten over some sort of painful situation, this is what's delaying love from coming in. This is what's delaying the certainty connected to a love situation, because I do feel like your reading is connected to love. I do. And the Moon is here in the near future, which is a very fluctuating energy. The Moon is a very, inconsistent energy. It's consistent, but it's inconsistent because it's constantly changing. Even though we can predict, when there's going to be a new moon and a full moon, there's still constant change. Okay. I do feel like for many of you, there could be some change in your work here, or this could be about you working on something here that's inconsistent to heal something, because something here is not completely healed, and it could be your heart. Okay. So we're going to talk about that in a moment. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor. So I feel like with the Emperor energy, there's a very strong possibility that in the near future, you could end up finding yourself in a very stable situation, in a very grounded and stable situation, possibly even a relationship, Some of you are going to end up disconnecting from overthinking this connection or overthinking the situation. I just saw the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups, okay? So let's get into your reading, okay? And let's see what's going on for you. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Cups, which is your challenge. So your challenge, the Five of Cups, is clarified by the Fool. You have the Chariot and you have the Four of Wands. So I get it now. Your challenge here is to be able to trust in this new beginning that you're you're embarking on. There's a new beginning that you're starting. There's a new relationship, maybe a new home that you're moving into. You're moving forward. But it's very difficult, Taurus, for you to move forward in energy like this. Okay. So like I said, there's a percentage of you. And when I'm doing the readings, it's not going to resonate with all of you. Okay. It's going to resonate to some extent, depending on how much you need the reading. If you're somebody who desperately needs a reading, you desperately feel down and out, you're in the gutter, you're in the ditch, then it's going to resonate more with you. But if you're someone who's like, oh, I only need a little bit of a message to be uplifted, it's not going to always resonate. Okay. So most of you watching this who need a message are still in this place of sadness, disappointment, dread about a new beginning. It's like, oh, I have to start a new beginning. What if it doesn't work out? What if I waste my time? What if I go through all the motions and everything to find out that it wasn't even worth my energy? And that's the wrong attitude to have. The right attitude to have is, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move towards stability. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to be great. And I'm willing to step outside of my comfort zone, which is the Fool, which a lot of you don't like doing, by the way. As a Taurus and a fixed sign, you're not somebody who likes to step outside of your comfort zone, which, could be difficult. If you can shift your focus over the next few weeks and believe that this new beginning that you're starting to embark on is one that is going to be filled with nothing but beauty, abundance, stability, then you're more likely to be successful in this new endeavor. But it's really going to depend on your behavior and your attitude towards it. Because if your attitude and behavior towards the situation is, yeah, but I went through that before, and what happened then, and then this happened, and what if that happens all over again? You're bringing all of that junk from the past back into the present moment, and you're polluting the positivity that can happen for you. So this is something that you need to be aware of, and this is something that's going to be a big part of your challenge, okay? Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Hermit. You spent a lot of time on your own here in the past to contemplate how or who you would have a new beginning with here. A lot of you thought in the past, how am I going to have a new beginning? How am I going to find love? What if this new love hurts me? What if you couldn't let it go? You just couldn't let it go, could you? And you really had to have this inner talk with yourself about this behavior, because it goes back to the Magician energy, manifesting and creating that which you are wanting. So you finally had a new beginning, even though you were still closed off because of some sort of painful event or situation that took place in the past in your life. For many of you, this new beginning happened and it led to nothing but abundance for you. You finally got clear on what you wanted. You took the risk here in the past and you had some sort of new beginning. And it was a passionate new beginning, even though you were worried here. Secretly, underneath it all, you were worried. You were a little bit worried here in the past. Yes, you were worried about the past. You were worried about the past repeating itself. Some of you are rising fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you have a moon fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You were worried that the past was going to repeat itself here, but you remained positive. Some of you remained positive. Some of you kept rethinking about the past coming back, but you had a meeting with yourself and realized you wanted to have a new beginning. Lo and behold, in the present moment, there's a new beginning that's coming in. Now that this new beginning has come in, now that you've manifested this, now that you've created this, you have the Ace of Wands and you want clarity. You want to know right now, is this the one? Monica, am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my energy? Am I wasting my money? Am I wasting my energy on this situation? Because I don't want to. And that's where you have to be careful, because the stability that you're looking for with the Emperor is around the corner. It's coming in for you. It's very evident. It's showing up for you. Whoever this new person is, it appears that there's somebody who can bring you the love and support that you need, because it's showing up here energetically for you. So let's clarify this new love. Tell me more about this new energy that's coming in for Taurus in the present moment. Tell me about this new energy for Taurus in the present moment. All All right, so the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Cups. You have the Hermit and you have the Ten of Wands. So it looks like for you in the present moment, there is a very strong energy here of you finally feeling like the difficulties that you've been facing in your life are behind you. Many of you are dealing with maybe a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius, okay? And this person, the energy I'm getting in the present moment is this person just wants happiness. Whoever you're dealing with, it's like they want to put behind the difficulties, the burdens, the obstacles that are taking place. And I think whoever this new person is, what I'm getting is this person spent a lot of time figuring out how they can be happy again. It looks like you've attracted somebody who's also been through a lot, okay? And this could be the reason why you and this person get along so well. What's coming to an end is the uncertainty. What's coming to an end is this power struggle of not feeling like you have the ability to manifest what you want, because you have manifested what you wanted. And this difficulty is falling away now, and it's bringing happiness. Whoever this person is, they're bringing happiness. They're constantly focused on, you know, what can I do to bring positivity into the situation? The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. I think for many of you, one of the things that you need to be careful of in the present moment is not to overanalyze the situation too much. Okay. You know, there's this constant energy here of, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if this, what if that? And it's, you know, something here is going to eventually manifest for you. And I think it needs a bit of time. Okay. But it looks like with the Nine of Wands here, because the Nine of Wands is my card of not giving up. It's my card of like, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Then we can get what we need, what we want. Every time something comes up when it comes to your love situation, and you know, this could be about career as well too. For you to receive or to reach the happiness you seek, it's going to require constant work. Okay. Now that Pluto is not in Capricorn anymore, it's in Aquarius, it's squaring your sun, moon, or rising. So now there's a bit of work that needs to happen when it comes to change and transformations in your life. And Aquarius is squaring, it's squaring your sun, moon, or rising in your chart. So, you know, it's really important that you're not somebody who gives up at the first sign of challenge. You're Taurus, you're the ox, you're the bull, right? You know, they put something on the back of the bull to carry the materials across the field. And they rely on that bull to keep going, even when it's hot and it's sweaty outside, right? So you're somebody who has stamina. And if you truly want this happiness, whether it's money that you want, success, fulfillment, you need to not give up even when it looks like you should. And that's the message for you in the present moment, because that's what you want. You want clarity. And nothing is going to be perfect at the first go. Anybody who says, oh, you know, at the first go, it's going to be perfect, it's a lie. That's a bull-faced lie. We all know in life, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be, you know, but it's how we deal with those challenges that make us who we are today. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Star, you have the Judgment, and you have the King of Cups. So for many of you in the present moment, again, like I said, you're coming to a realization about your future. You're coming to a realization about love and what is required of you to get to that happiness and maintain that happiness. Because just because you get to a place of happiness doesn't mean you're done. The work is never done. You constantly have to maintain. Okay. So is this love a good love? I do feel like it is, but it's going to require you to be consistent and not to give up when things look challenging for you. Okay. Now let's talk about the near future. I want to clarify the moon, because the moon is just there and it's a big question mark for me in the near future for you. Okay, so the moon is clarified by the Seven of Swords. You have the Seven of Cups and you have the King of Swords. So in the near future, one of the things that you're afraid of, because the moon really, okay, let's talk about the moon for a second. The moon really is what really is our fear. It's our subconscious fear. It's what we don't see. It's what we don't understand. It's what we don't really connect to. The subconscious mind is a very interesting mind. It's a very interesting phenomenon, okay, that we're studying all the time, what it is. In the near future, the biggest fear that you have is deception, lies, dishonesty. The biggest fear that you have is somebody cheating, somebody treating you like an option. This is your biggest fear. And I'm going to tell you right now, Taurus, and you may agree with me, you may not, but I'm going to tell you what my perspective is, okay? My perspective here is if somebody cheats on you, if somebody lies to you, if somebody treats you like an option, it simply means you still have work to do on yourself. Most people may not agree with me. Most people may say, no, Monica, it's not me. I don't have a problem. It's that guy who has a problem. It's that woman who has a problem. They're the ones that have a problem. They don't see my value. But you also have to remember you need to see your value, because if you don't see your value, how is anybody else going to see your value? So this is something you need to maybe work on. Some of you need to work on this. Some of you are confident and you're like, yeah, I got it. You know, I can have anybody I want. When you walk into a room and you realize that you can have anybody in the room, why? Because you've worked on yourself. You don't need that person's money. You don't need to impress anybody. You can just be yourself. And you know what's way, way, way more attractive? When you can be yourself and be confident at the same time. And I know you all see people like that every day, okay? So some of you still have work to do on your insecurities, and this is what the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords is. Some of you still have work to do. And when you work on becoming the best version of yourself, anybody else who walks in the room doesn't have anything on you. Your person you're dating isn't going to want to be with anybody else because you're the best. It's that simple. And the more everybody works on themselves every day, it's going to be more competition. It's going to be more competition out there. But now, many of you are worried. There's a worry here. Well, what if this doesn't work out? Are you working on yourself? Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. It would devastate you if this person left. It would devastate you if you gave your love to this person and they left. But you need to act as if this person isn't even there. That's how you need to act. You need to act as if you don't have anybody. Even if you're dating somebody now or you're not, it doesn't matter. Every day you got to do the inner work. And that's what the Eight of Pentacles is talking about. When you continue to do that and you become more confident every day, somebody can leave you and you're going to sit there and say, their loss, not mine. Guess why? Because I can attract whoever I want and I can find the stability with whoever I want. And that's where you're working. That's what you're working on. You're working on walking away from these insecurities, disconnecting from this energy of feeling like you're not enough, feeling like someone's going to cheat on you again, somebody's not going to appreciate you. That's all inner work that still needs to be done. Okay, whether you want to agree with me or not, that's the message I have for you, okay? Now, let's get some advice. What's the advice? I feel like you're almost there, Taurus. I really do. I feel like you're so close. The Lovers, the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords. Yes. So your biggest piece of advice here is to let go of all your personal insecurities. You see how this person's laying down and they're just surrendering. They're just surrendering. They're like, okay, take my soul. I surrender. Like, this is where you're at right now. You are at a place where you want love. You want a commitment. You want something that is going to wholeheartedly make you feel alive. And the best way to attract that and have that is by surrendering. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to believe that you deserve all the love, all the commitment in the world. Let go of those insecurities. The more you work on yourself, the more you let that go, the more you make room for those beautiful things to come into your life, okay? So Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope this helped. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.